Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up? Yo, I can't wait to get into this conversation. Yo, what unmotivated youth voters, people who got the opportunity to vote and not about to vote, yo, our people about to go off. Let me get them on here. What's going on, y'all? Hey Tay, hey Breezy, hey Cam, Chaos Smoothies. What's up, Cam? Hey Jada, Charles. Yo, hey, I can't wait to get into this conversation. Hey, Lede. yo, I, Bree, Caddy Kebab, how you doing?
I'm good.
Beats, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, Miss Johnny, what's up? Yeah,
Hey,
I'm doing good.
Breezy Breeze, what's up? Breezy Breeze connection must be in the ghetto. Tay, Tizzy Tay,
Hey
what's up?
y'all. Hey y'all.
Yo, Kamaya, yo. What's up, Maya?
What's up, y'all?
Yo, Kamaya came to work with the bonnet and everything on, yo.
Listen, I had so much work to do today, and it was a bunch of non-like-minded, unsuccessful bums testing me today. So I had to buckle down, get what I had to get done. And sorry, y'all gotta get the bonnet today.
Yo, we love the bonnet, yo. That's how Chaos Smoothies and them bonnet jewels be fire, yo. We love the bonnet. What's up, Breezy? You back?
Yeah, hey y'all.
Yo, we ready, yo. Hey, Charles, I see you. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? Hey, Niecy Taylor. Yo. Eh,
When you get your box, Miss Johnny?
Yo, I got my box yesterday.
All my people just got theirs today.
For real.
Everybody.
Yo, y'all want me open it now or y'all want to wait till later?
I say open it now.
Open it now? Yeah, because
Yeah,
everybody
open
be
it
like,
now. Open it
what's
now.
in the box? What's in the box? Yo, get your
It's a
box. Let's
bomb
see
in the
what's in
box.
the box.
It's a bomb in the box. It's gonna blow you and your house up. It's a bomb in the box.
Yo, and shout out to Tay, yo, because he was there volunteering, making these boxes, yo. Tay, Naeem, and Lyrical J, yo. Hey.
The more balloons that's in there, I
Hey,
packaged them balloons.
You package the balloons, yo? All
Yeah.
right. So we got information about how to vote, where to vote, that type of stuff like that. And this was helpful too because I didn't know if you 18 or older, yo, you could just show up even if you're not registered. You can register and vote all in the same thing. Information, y'all. Okay, homemade chocolate chip cookies. Somebody know what I like. Okay. Oh, baby potato chips. Yo.
And y'all still ain't got y'all boxes? Like,
Hey.
They
Hold
is
up.
sleeping.
This ain't even the Save-A-Lot brand. This is McCormick's cinnamon, yo, for your holiday cookies and stuff,
it's
yo.
not even the off-brand. You got the
It's
whole
not even
off
off
brand.
brand. Yo, Under Armour, yo. The Under Armour mask, yo.
They big. They like a
Yo, this ain't the
oh.
corner store joint, yo.
Those not the masks that y'all be getting at the flea market either. That
Not
be
the flea
folding off.
market joints, yo. Hold up,
They
yo.
is
We
the
got a
real
t-shirt
deal.
in here. We got a t-shirt. Baltimore vote, yo. We got okay, DTLR with the hand sanitizer. I'm gonna put these on my soles, on my
If you don't
Jordans.
got no balloons in there, I did not package that.
I got balloons, yo.
You got a black one?
No, I got blue and yellow.
Oh well.
I got a pen. I love Baltimore pen. Got some candy in this joint, a little whistle thingy, little stickers. Yo.
Now he put the candy. Yeah, now he put that in there. The stuff
Come
that you
on
got
now,
right there.
y'all.
Naheem had packaged that up and he put the candy and stuff in there.
Thank you, Naeem. Yo, I like this, y'all. Yo, get y'all box, y'all. It's free. We in the pandemic. It's something to help get you a little excited and get you educated. You know what? I might actually need this bag of chips for this session, talking about these unmotivated voters, because, yeah, these heartbeats ain't come to play today. Y'all go ahead.
Man, If you don't got your box already, you is sleeping. You need to get out there and get your box. What
You
y'all
better get your
doing?
box.
Actually, y'all ain't gotta get out and give nothing. Like they giving it to y'all and it's for free. Y'all literally just being bums at this point. Cut it out.
Right. At this point, I'm about to put that link in my bio. Everybody that's on
Cut
this
it out.
channel right here, put that link in your bios. Straight like
Get
that.
your box. See one of them. Drop your Instas. Yo, get your box. Man, this conversation though. Who want to start us off? It's so deep.
I think Kamaya should start.
Of course it's gonna be me. Of course it's gonna be little old me. So we have a lot of unmotivated voters in our little youth circle. And I'm gonna get personal real quick. So I have a friend who just turned 18 back in September. And this friend claims that he doesn't want to vote for either candidates because it's just a-hole versus a-hole. But I'm like, well, which a-hole is going to make sure that your kids have health care and that you can afford it? Like, I understand it. I don't respect it, but I understand it. Like, I understand you know, you may not be educated. You may not want to. You may just not care. But we're going to see who cares when your kids are walking around with a knot this big, the size of a golf ball on their forehead because you can't afford health care, health insurance. Like, seriously, like, y'all really be, I'm tired of holding this generation hand. Like, y'all not babies no more. I'm not holding your hand. That's your mother job. If your mother ain't raised you right, you take that up with her. Don't take that up with my future kids. My future kids ain't do nothing to you. My future kids ain't, Bree future kids ain't do nothing to you. Beats future kids, Brianna's, Dante, and Miss Joni's. Yes, Miss Joni. Our future kids ain't do nothing to y'all for y'all not to be out here voting. Like, your future kids ain't do nothing. If you claim you want better, oh, the system is rigged. The system is so change the system. Ever thought of that? Change the system. Like, if my kids can't have affordable health insurance and is walking around with big black eyes, I'm coming straight to your house. You're gonna have one next. Go vote. It probably takes like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it's not like y'all have, if you don't have a full-time job or you're not in school and y'all don't be in school all day, voting day, we don't have no school, ain't nobody got to work, nothing. Y'all off. Go to the polls. Go vote. It's no excuse. Like, for real, if y'all, we can talk about this after we get off, but like, if you don't have a ride, let one of us know. We'll make something happen. I'll pay for you to get an Uber there and back if it's really that serious.
Are we doing transportation? If they come through y'all?
Oh yeah. Hey, like we got transportation. You don't need nothing else. If transportation, y'all don't need nothing else. You 18, all you need is 18, transportation. That's it.
We're gonna do a code, but only if they come through y'all. We're not doing just random everybody. But if somebody come to y'all and say, yo, I don't have a ride, fixed, done.
So it's no excuse as to why y'all not voting. And if you want to wait until November the 3rd, be my guest. But if you want to get it up the way and go ahead and get it done, then get it done. If you're going to wait till November 3rd to have transportation, get it done. Wait. But make sure you contact one of us because closed mouths don't get fed. Not on this boulevard. Not on this boulevard. Closed mouths don't get fed. So if you don't open your mouth and you don't communicate, I need to be educated and don't be stubborn. I hate stubborn people. If you don't know, ask. Get educated. You're walking around looking like a narcissist, an ignorant narcissist at that. Get educated. Ask somebody. You need some help getting registered? Ask somebody. I'm not even 18 and I know how to register. You know how many people I done got registered to vote? That's over the age of 18?
Y'all better get her.
Come on now.
Get her.
Vote. Get out there.
It was like my aunt, right? Miss Johnny, you know the aunt I'm talking about. You know the same aunt.
And she better be out there voting.
So the other day she was like, "Oh, I see you promoting these boxes." I said, "Oh yeah, I'm most definitely promoting these boxes. Why you ain't get yours?" She was like, I don't want this box. I'm like, what? I ain't forcing you to get a box, but go get that box. And then she was like, oh, I want to sign up. I want to sign up for this program. I'm like, you talking about HeartSmiles or you talking about something different? She's like, what's that program you in HeartSmiles? I said, oh, I don't think you want, don't step in that water. You might drown. But
And how old is she?
she's what? Her birthday was, child, I forgot. I don't keep
Was
track.
she like 20, 21?
Yeah, and she over 18, most definitely over 18, but she don't want to vote. I'm like, well, that's your voice not getting heard. But if I was over 20, I'm most definitely voting. But she was like, oh, I'm not voting. I was like, oh, okay. But you all gonna want to get your voice out there when you getting, like what Kamai said on the last panel, you don't want to get ran by rednecks. But okay.
All right, let me tell y'all. So when I was getting people to sign up for these boxes, one of my friends said that their mother didn't sign up because she don't vote. So I said, she don't vote. I said, first off, I said, forget the box right now. She don't vote. I said, isn't your mother the one that's always talking about how Black lives this and Black lives that, and how the system is this and the system is that? So we had a whole conversation, and I'm like, if she want change, why don't she get out there and vote so the system can be changed? If she, like, I wasn't even being disrespectful or anything, but it's like, if you have so much to say about the system, why aren't you out there voting, trying to change the system? Why aren't you getting your voice out there being heard?
Bree, you 18. What's wrong with your peoples, man? How is this even
Honestly,
a thing?
I think if we made the voting registration thing simpler, we would vote, because it's like you got to go through all of these things just to vote. You got to sign up, you got to go here, you got to go there. And most of my friends, they say they don't vote because it's too stressful. But I'm just like, what's stressful about having your opinion heard? Like, I don't understand. You have an opportunity to change the world and it's too stressful. Like, get it together. Like, come on now. They're gonna be even more stressed out when, like I said, you're walking around with a golf ball size knot on your head because you can't afford health insurance. But then again, I think the main reason youth are unmotivated is because they don't know anything about voting. We barely got taught it in school, so it's just like we getting pushed into the world and don't know anything about what we're doing. And we sitting in front of screens for 7 hours learning y equals mx plus b instead of learning the importance of voting. Think about it. If you vote, maybe we can get our policy makers to learn to put something about voting on the policy. That's something that can get in schools, but that's only something that's going to happen if you vote. And like motivation is just, that's a fleeting idea. Discipline is forever. So if you know that you want something better for yourself and you haven't voted and you just don't plan on voting, ask yourself, what does that make me? What does that make you? And if you have parents and people who you voted, like Dante said, we ain't forcing nobody to do nothing, but do not come and tell me, I'm just so tired of living this way. Black people are in poverty. Black people this. But I'm going to ask you, did you vote? And if you tell me no, I'm going to tell you I don't care about anything you have to say.
Beats, get in here. Get in here.
Yeah. Let me see. Going back to the voting and schools thing, I think that is one thing, since we getting personal, that I personally missed in my education. Cause like the importance of voting wasn't pressed by anybody other than my parents. And like, as much as my mom influences me, if I don't have outside influences that are like telling me that as well, then I'm only going to think like, all right, this is something from my mom, so take it or leave it, instead of this is something that impacts my whole life. And if I don't have that warrant for what my mom is saying or what my parents are pressing on me, then I'll probably drop it later in life because I don't think it's important until the day that it does affect me. Day after the election, I'm gonna be sitting there like, oh shoot, yo, him. Not saying no names, but like, I think people get like so many people get so scared of implementing certain things in like the educational system, and like we miss out on like teaching our kids this early so that later on when they get stuck in this type of mindset or that kind of mindset, like we don't know how to help them. But the sooner we start like, all right, this is the importance of voting, this is why, just dumbing it down for kids so that they understand like, all right, this is why I need to vote, or this is why my opinion matters, because I want better for the country, so I should be trying to do something to act on that kind of opinion. But everybody is just so late, like with it, like so many years late. Like everybody is scared of what to teach their kids, scared to teach them the right thing because nobody taught them the right thing. So they automatically want to shield them from anything that they don't know, which is ridiculous. And then, not only just parents, people period are looking like, yo, how did he turn out this way? Why is he unmotivated to vote? Why doesn't he see the importance? It's because you never pressed it on him or her or, anybody, period, the way that it needs to be pressed on heavy. Like you press on me for that 3.5 GPA, press that friggin' importance of voting the same way. Like I want to be like, all right, I got to get my grades together. When I'm 18, it's time to vote. Like we got to get our priorities straight.
I feel like our youth make a lot of excuses because, like Kamaya said, we sitting in front of a screen. Some people sit in front of their screen all day playing video games, doing whatever they're doing on social media. Why can't you sit there and look up how to vote, look up things about voting? Why can't you educate yourself? If they're not teaching it into the school system and you're not learning it at home, why can't you learn about it yourself? Stop making excuses. Just like how people were saying they don't have a ride. You can get a ride to go to the mall or go party with your friends. Why can't you find a way to get out there and get a ride to go vote? Stop making excuses.
And it just comes a time where you have to stop relying on other people to make your situation better. Like, what makes you think that somebody is going to come save you? Like, you have to save yourself. You have to do better for yourself. I don't like how I seen y'all at that little block party and y'all reposting that little party that's on East Pratt Street on October 31st. You must be 18 and older. You must bring your ID, but you can't bring your ID to the poll. You can't bring your ID to the poll, but you can bring it to a party. You can get a ride to the party. You can make you and your homegirl go on ride share. Make sure y'all get to the party and leave together. But y'all not gonna get to the polls and vote. Really? That's what we doing? I just remember waking up that morning. I was more pissed at who the president was when my parents was. I just remember waking up that morning and being so pissed that he was elected for the next 4 years. And our parents was so pissed. And I'm like, why you pissed? You ain't go vote. You don't get the right to be pissed, sweetie. Honey bunches. No, you don't. You didn't go vote. And we're in the pandemic. So while the pandemic is making things harder, this is maybe the one thing that is so easy to do. You can literally cast a ballot and send it in. You don't even have to go on the lines. You can send it in through the mail. Y'all be ordering stuff. Y'all make sure y'all mail come from Shein. Y'all make sure your mail come from Fashion Nova. You make sure your mail come from Fashion Nova and Champs, them new Jordans. Why you can't make sure you mail in your ballot? Y'all can sit in on social media and read 700 comments of people fussing about a Birkin bag, but you can't read a 5-minute page long about the importance of voting.
Woo, child.
But you go look at a Birkin bag. Honey, Yaya don't care one way or another. She really don't. She really don't. She don't care.
I hope somebody got their voting box and they eating their chips with me because this is too much.
That's her Birkin. She don't.
I'm not even ready to hold you. I'm the person that would sit there and read all 700 comments, but guess what? I still know all about voting. I make sure I look and I read through everything about voting. I read all about my Black Lives Matter. I
I
know
mean, right on
everything.
the shade room teens. Oh, what she said? We said. Oh, but I know about
How?
voting now.
How do you have time for that? Is that how people be knowing stuff? They reading comments? How?
Yes, Danny. People will sit there and read over 700 plus comments. Like,
But you see the difference between me and you? I know about my vote and you don't. You uneducated. I know my stuff.
I wouldn't have never guessed with the projects and stuff that you're doing. I would have never thought you reading comments. Like, I just don't even understand how.
that's why we be up at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. We scrolling, reading comments. That's exactly what we're doing at 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
Beats and Bree, you read comments too?
Oh no, I don't have time for that. Mm-mm.
Just put my head down.
Beat scratching his head. Yo.
I'll be in the comments sometimes.
It's the sometimes for me.
It's gonna have to be on the weekends, only on the weekends, because on the weekdays I don't have time.
I be too busy with my 3 projects.
Oh man, I think we don't even talk about like how much of a privilege being able to vote is. Like it's sad to say, but not everybody gets that privilege like the United States do. Like there's some people in the world who really don't have the opportunity to have a voice because like the government is oppressing on its own people. And then we got, there's a lot of places in the world that make fun of America because every individual has the power that they do, and yet a lot of them choose not to take advantage of it. And I get it. Like everybody, that's why I'm so for like unifying the people in just Baltimore, period, because we have so much power as a people that when we unite, we can move mountains. Might as well say it. And like people are afraid to exercise that type of power because one, people are afraid of themselves. They're afraid that if I try to change my life for the better, am I still going to be able to read through the comments 1 o'clock in the morning? Am I still going to be able to skip out on school, eat my hot Cheetos, do nothing at work instead of being productive? Am I still going to be able to live this unhealthy lifestyle that I've grown accustomed to and that I've relaxed into instead of embracing change, which I'm not used to? And all I got to say is like, one day is going to be one of them shoulda, coulda, wouldas where you like, what would have happened if I would have just, I don't know, maybe I vote this year and see how it goes and see, if something changes, or if I feel like I have more power at that point in time, or if I feel like I got more control over my life, and then just keep on going, try to change. It ain't always gotta be like, I gotta make this change right now, right away. But what I want to enforce is like try it. Like, don't be closed-minded off to the things that could be beneficial to you. Like, if you tried it and you're like, yo, I got a positive result from this, why'd you stop? If you knew voting was good for you and you voted that year and we got the candidate that we wanted in and we had a good 4 years, why you stop? Like, it was going good, This last 4 years was a trip, but hopefully the next 4 years is going to be better. Shoot, let's make it better. Embrace some change. Be uncomfortable. That's what life is supposed to be, Roses only grow, I don't know, every couple seasons.
So I did research, right? When Black people got the right to vote, 1964. Do people care about that? Because that's only a little bit of time ago. That means that when my mother was born, she was born without the right to vote.
It's just like at one point Black people couldn't vote, women couldn't vote, 18-year-olds couldn't vote, and when we finally get the chance to vote, it's just like, oh, I don't care. And that's not fair. People actually fought for us to get the right to vote, and you're just throwing it down the drain. It's just like you're just disrespecting the people who actually took the time to get us this right.
So I'm gonna say two things. Take the crisis happening with SARS. They don't have the ability to vote for somebody new. They don't have the ability to scroll through 700 comments. They don't have the ability to fight with us over a Birkin bag. And you still not voting. That's one. Again, I'm gonna say this. Nobody up here is perfect, but what makes us different, what makes us stand out is that we want better and we're fighting for better, and we're voicing our opinion for better. You become a bum when you lay down and accept whatever the city, the state, the national. You become a bum when you lay down and accept that from what they give to you, especially if it's something that you don't deserve. If you know you deserve more, and you're gonna lay down and you're gonna take what somebody throw at you just because you're scared or you don't want to fight, that just makes you that. You all bark and no bite. Because all you do is this. Naeem, I really honestly, I really didn't even understand what you were saying. He said, I'm gonna agree with y'all, but at the same time, what if we had the privileges as youth to make a difference within our terms in a necessary way with voting, basically? That's what we're doing right now. You're not even old enough to vote. But if I don't see you posting about voting and the importance of voting, you're going to be labeled a bum. If I don't see you posting, y'all talk that big stuff. I'm talking about everybody in HeartSmiles. I see everybody talking that big stuff. So why ain't see you post nothing about voting? Why ain't you encourage nobody to go vote yet? You want something different. You claim to be in HeartSmiles. This ain't broke smiles. You claim to be in HeartSmiles. We got hard over here. Real hard. Real hard. So them people who got real heart, them real heartbeats, you're going to do what you got to do. You're going to get out here and get your hands dirty. You ain't got to be big on voting. You ain't even old enough to vote yet. But if I don't see you posting nothing about voting and encouraging people to vote, you ain't in HeartSmiles. You're a broke smile. You're a broke frown. You're not. You can't even smile no more. Frown. Don't smile. Frown. Leave that smiling to the success makers, to the change, the ones who change and pave the way for other people. That's what you do.
And another thing, like, since you're talking about like yap stuff, right? People on Instagram talk, just fuss back and forth. But when y'all scrolling, I know y'all see that little thing about voting information on top of the Instagram. But we're not going to speak on it. We're not going to speak on the fact that people skip over it and click the little X little circle right there. We're not going to speak on that.
First, though, we're not even going to talk about how people be using the little voting things to like promote their pictures or whatever, but they're not really talking about voting or whatever. But we ain't going to bring that up. But what I was going to say is,
no,
I feel
hold
as
on,
though,
speak on it, because I don't know what you're talking about, yo. I never even heard of that. Please enlighten us real quick.
okay, so you know how like, all right, so when you going, like when you about to post something, it's like when you scroll up, you got the GIFs and you got like the music and everything, and like you can make a poll or whatever. So at the bottom, it's like this little sticker, and it says vote. It's basically like promoting voting or whatever.
It says
People
vote 2020, and then people tap it and like put
yes,
it pictures, and like it'll make like everybody that posted, that'll make a whole combined story, and your pictures will pop up.
yeah, and it's like promote like your views and everything. Your views go up so much because once you press that like story, it's like everybody in there that use this sticker, and that's how like people be promoting that stuff. But, woo. But back to what I was saying, I feel as though the youth voters, they basically, I think they're like a little bit scared because although they have like this power, they don't want to like make the wrong decision. They don't want to choose the wrong candidate or like choose someone that their friends don't choose, because I know a lot of times people, they always talk with their friend group about who they're going to vote for and this and that, and they let their friends' decision basically influence them on their decision, not knowing anything about the person that their friend voted for or whatever. But you going to let your friends decide who you voting for and not really look into the information. So basically, your friend is your voice and not you. Shaking my head.
What you voting for?
Your friend
What you
is your
voting for?
voice, not you. Wow.
I know y'all seen Ania comment. Ania said, it's still a choice, even if I post. up to them for real. No matter how much I post or protest, it's a choice of responsibility. Absolutely. Self accountability is huge. Y'all, apparently Naeem asked, he said, so you telling me voting is going to determine my future? What y'all got to say about that? Because I'm gonna go last, because y'all know. So I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna let y'all answer that question.
Naeem, bro, if you wasn't here for the last session, you about to hear all of it, bro. That's all I'm letting you know. Look.
All right, I'm gonna start. So, in my opinion, I feel as though voting, it does kind of like determine your future, because you can talk about everything that you want to change, and when you go vote, and the person that actually can make that change happen gets into the office, that's basically everything that you wanted right there. Your whole future is already, you can just go ahead and plan your future, because I guarantee you that person that you voted for that actually can make that change and everything happen, they basically leading you to your success and your future and everything. So it's like, if you saying that voting doesn't determine your future, then why are you like, what's the point of you even trying to pick a candidate, the right candidate? Like, what's the point of that? What are you even doing? Like, do you even really know? Like, do you even know what voting means and anything like that?
Why are you even here? That's what we here for. Why are you even here? Educate yourself. Because what you here for? Honestly, what you here for? You're just another view. We here to learn. We here to grow. We here to do better. Yes, voting does determine your future. Whoever you vote for can determine what the next 4 years of your life will look like. And most of us are going to be grown by then. So you think I'm not going to encourage, until I can actually personally do something about it, I'm going to encourage people around me who are age appropriate and can do so. We don't need just another view. We don't need just another body. That's exactly what people who talk and don't do nothing to change it. You're just another body. You're just another view. Especially if you're doing nothing to change it.
Naeem said Bill Gates never had to vote to make a change or promote voting to make a change.
Are you Bill Gates?
I'm stressed.
Do you make 7 figures?
I'm stressed.
Do you make 7 figures? Are you Bill Gates? What race is Bill Gates? What race are you and what race is Bill Gates? Bill Gates don't have to worry about walking down the street and getting shot by the police. Bill Gates ain't got to worry about none of that. You do. You're a black man in America. The system is literally built against you. And you're going to sit here and tell me you're not going to vote? You're not going to encourage somebody to vote? Then what are you here for? The system is built against you. Bill Gates went to college. You ain't going to be able to go to college if they don't demolish student debt. Because who's going to pay that debt? Not your parents. You're going to have to work off that debt for the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to enjoy your life because every time you turn around, you got to pay a student loan. If you vote, though, if you encourage somebody to vote, student loan, student debt, that's gone. We're going to get some scholarships so your parents don't have to kick out $20,000+ a year that they most likely don't have. Because I know moms don't. That's why I bust. That's why I grind. That's why I'm up here, because it's important. You ain't Bill Gates. Don't base your life off of somebody that you will never be like. That ain't you, and that ain't your future. That ain't your path. Go on your own. Walk your own. And you know better. And you know your HeartSmiles family gonna check you about it. You know good and well, and I know good and well, that Bill Gates don't have to go through half the struggles that our parents and us go through as Black individuals in America. Bill Gates make more than 7 figures. You got 7 figures? Because if that's the case, come pay my mother bills. And everybody else is up here. If you got 7 figures to waste. You ain't got it like that. Don't front like you do. We don't do that up here. Brutally honest is what we do up here. We blunt up here. Be for real with yourself and check in. Check in. Get it together. Because you know better. And if you don't, we're going to teach you.
I honestly don't got nothing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, go vote. So
Please, please vote. Please, I don't want to hear. Y'all, just vote for us on here. Just vote, please.
I think Naeem, I think what we missing here is like, I don't think you're seeing the value of your vote because like, and this is just my opinion, but I think you're seeing it from the perspective of individual, where you're like, because you talked about it as if through an individual's mind, because you were like Bill Gates. And like, I feel like you're missing the bigger picture. Like, Naeem, you were a very, very smart and unique person. And like, I admire you for that. And I respect you for that. But like, you can't just stay right here, bro. You got a whole lot more people who want to make a unified effort to make a change. So like, I understand where you're coming from, but what we're trying to emphasize is that like, along with what you're trying to do, if you want to be like Bill Gates and I guess take some likeness from him, or you want to have that ambition to make that type of change for yourself and in turn make that type of change for other people, I respect that. But in the right now, you have the ability to make a change. And if you're ignoring that, then like, you're only dampening your chances of being the person that you want to be. Like, it's hurting us when you don't take that initiative to vote. And I know like Kamaya puts it up front and forward. I'm a little bit more soft with my approach, but like, I'm telling you just like she's telling, like, I'm telling you just like she would when I'm trying to say like, it has importance, but it's like a long-term investment. Like, you're putting it in now for like 5-10 years down the line when this presidential candidate makes that good decision that they said they would when they got up on that, podium, and they was like, I'm going to do this, that, and the third, and 5 of them was lies, and the one that they actually came through on was the one that benefited you for the better. Like, yeah, bro, it's not just you here. It's all of us. It's all of us right here trying to make a change, bro.
And y'all gotta talk to people who got that mindset too, because like, this conversation is so good, and I think that it's a good, fair representation as to why we got this problem anyway. Why young people aren't showing up anyway, because they don't see the value. They don't think that none of it matters or anything like that. So definitely it's important for everybody to hear your voice. And anybody that's listening right now, because I saw King Core comment, was like, yo, she making me not even want to vote no more. So it's like, how do you help people see the value when really they don't? Because I get it. And I'm not even going to lie. Y'all see me and who I am. I did not vote or see the value in voting until Barack Obama was on the ballot. And I was in my 30s. I wasn't a bum then. I'm not a bum now, but that was my mentality. So like, how do you speak to those people who are set on being successful, but they still just don't see how this fits into that?
I feel as though no one can make you do anything. You have to want to do it yourself. You have to, I know everybody on HeartSmiles talk about how they want to be successful and how they want to be great and everything like that. But it's like, if you're not out here voting, if you're not out here really doing the thing that you're supposed to do that can actually lead you to change and lead you to things that can actually get you to where you want to be, then what are you really saying? Like, do you really want more for yourself? Do you really want better? And I see it all the time, because I know Ms. Joni always talks about how people, they say they want to be a part of HeartSmiles, but they out here doing the wrong things. And it's like, if we are giving you a path that can lead you to success, why are you not taking it? Why aren't you like getting this opportunity? And then it's like, some people actually have the opportunity, but they don't abuse it. They don't use it. And it's like, you don't want to, everybody said they don't want to be a broke bum, but do you really have that HeartSmiles mindset? Do you really have that HeartSmiles mentality, that energy or anything? So it's like, if you're not out here voting, what are you really doing? And I know for sure, I say it all the time, don't be an if person, someone who regrets something right after the opportunity has passed. And it's like, everybody gonna say how they want the system to be changed and they want this and they want that. But as soon as it's time to go out there and vote, they don't take the opportunity. And it's like the next morning they wake up, oh, I should have voted. I should have went and did this. Don't be an if person. Get out there and vote. You all have the opportunity to do it. So why not take it?
That was my jewel. Like that whole thing you said right there. My whole jewel. Like the other day, I posted the same thing. I said, turn your don'ts. I said, turn your S into do's. Like you said, oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? Well, do it then. Like if you say, oh, what if I vote and this person don't win? Well, you still getting your voice out there. You getting the young youth voices out there. Since we can't vote, you voting for us. Since your parents can vote and we can't vote, you doing it for us. Straight simple.
And one vote makes a difference. Who says that one vote don't make a difference? Like, you can't claim the system doesn't give you resources and the system doesn't do for you. The system gives you the opportunity to vote. They have to. That's your God-given right. So you don't take it, and then you're gonna complain. That's why Caucasian people are still ahead of us, because instead of complaining, they exercise their rights. Exercise your right to vote. You don't exercise your right to vote, you're doing nothing for your country. You want the system to be there for you and to support you and to not be against you. And you completely disregard the fact that they give you the choice to choose who makes decisions for you. Oh, yeah.
And I would also encourage everyone to go listen and actually watch the debates, every single one of them that has already happened. Listen to what they were actually saying. Don't just go in there having this mindset, oh, I'm going to vote for this person because everybody's saying that this person is better than that person. Actually listen to what both of the candidates are saying and actually like have your mindset set on what they're saying. Don't just think about, oh, they say all this, but they never did this. And you also have to go in there and look up the information for yourself. Don't just be out here listening to what everybody else saying and what everybody else say who they're going to vote for. Actually go out there and look up the information for yourself to see what the candidates have already done and what they say that they're going to do, and see, like, check off the things. You can even make a list and check off the things that they said they were going to do and the things that they actually have done, and also the things that they're still doing now.
Exactly. Disregard the trash talk, pull out the facts. Very, very simple. All right, we got Ania on here. Anaya. I'm sorry.
Yes, and I'm stressed.
It's Ania. But yeah. So I want to bounce off what Kamaya was saying like earlier, not to like go back, and what Corey was saying about how it makes him not want to vote no more. If like read the Constitution, we the people. So that right there says a lot. We have the right to put people in office. We also have the right to kick people out of office. So you already see we have someone I particularly don't want in office. You see Donald Trump. And if like Diarbre was saying, watch the debates. You see and hear what he's actually saying, you will really double think about voting. And
we can't say names though in there. We can't say names though.
My bad.
So we don't know who she talking about, y'all. We don't know who she don't cut our live off.
Yeah. So like it's really important to vote, in my opinion. You like what Naeem was saying, you voting for either destruction or you either voted for change. You have the right. You want to see a change, you got to work for it, but also help the people that's in office at the same time, because it starts off with us. And like Kamaya was right, this system is built against us. Like we talked about this on Success Sessions and Winning Wednesdays and Thriving Thursdays. Like this system, this whole systematic racism, this whole race thing in general it goes in then deeper than voting for real. But voting is so important. And like what Diarbre was saying, some youth who like turn 18, like I see the confusion because one, they really don't teach us. They don't really teach us this in school. And so I really do feel like it's important for youth to talk about it, youth to tune into it, so we can actually understand this whole political views and understand who we're putting in office and understand the whole three parts of you have the executive, you have the judicial, and then you have the, what's the other one? Kamaya, I know it's just the legislative, yeah. And so like you really have to know, those things. Just don't go out and vote and you have no purpose to vote. Like you have to have a purpose and to reason why you're voting. You have to know the knowledge of the person you're voting for, because they can say anything. Do your background checks. Really listen to the debates. See how they perform themselves in public. Like you have to go in depth with everything. And then if you ain't happy about what you're seeing, change it. Do something about it. And y'all can talk. Y'all can agree.
Everybody's 10th grade and up, right?
Yeah.
So everybody should have took no, excluding Dante. So almost everybody should have took American government.
I'm taking that now, by the way.
Oh, you take it. Right. So everybody should know the three branches, who makes what, who does this. Like I'm learning the Declaration of Independence right now in my American government class. So is no reason why y'all don't know that how much power y'all have and how much power they have. It's called consent of the governed. They can't do much without the approval of the people. It's so many different chains of different communications that they have to go through in order for stuff to make laws. So if y'all want to outlaw or change police brutality, we see everybody fighting for police brutality. Y'all know that's something we can push for on policy agendas. The people control the policy agenda. It's consent of the governed. Like once you get an understanding of how Congress and the government works, you see that you have power. So it starts with educating yourself. If you don't educate yourself, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. Don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything. Most of us is 10th grade and up. So, and people go to Poly, Western, places like they teach us a lot. Bree, didn't you have Miss Sackmar last year?
Yeah, and I got AP this year too.
I have her class this year, and is no way people just going through life not knowing how our government works. I would literally go crazy.
Kamaya, have you ever seen North and Penn? North and Bel Air Road.
I know exactly what you're getting at.
They don't know nothing about none of that.
All right, so I was going to say, I feel as though the youth should be the people that are motivating people more than anything, because believe it or not, a lot of people look up to us, honestly, or look down because they like high or whatever. But like, I feel as though the older people have already paved the way, and it's like we have way more opportunities than anybody has ever had. If you actually look and see, like if you look back in history, all they ever did was fight and march and everything. And it's like, we have, like Ms. Joni said, they couldn't vote at first, and we had that opportunity. So if they did all this fighting and marching and everything for us, why aren't we abusing this opportunity? Why aren't we using it? Why aren't we getting out there voting? And it's like, if the youth can make the change, if they can get out here and motivate people, why aren't you out here motivating people? Why aren't you can, I swear, if you post one time or two times out of the week one thing about voting, I guarantee you a lot of people will see that and it will go a long way. Even if you feel as though it will not get looked at or anything, just like my Jews. When I first started posting those Jews, I didn't think nobody even looked at it. And next thing you know, so many people was reposting it, telling me to keep going and keep going. And that's what made me keep posting my Jews every day. And I know y'all might not feel as though voting is important, but it really is. Like one vote, that's your voice right there. So if you, why wouldn't you want to get your voice heard?
Can I add something to like this whole entire conversation? It's been a minute since I actually been on a YouTube live, but
you want to say why?
Nah, I'm good. We good over here. Yeah, we good, y'all. But just think about it this way. Y'all know history. Y'all know history, and if you don't know history, here's my thing. I have been doing this since the summertime. I've been trying to teach y'all since the summertime. Am I right or wrong? Along with other heartbeats, we have, and especially if you turn 18 this year or turning 18 next year, you should always want to abuse the power of the government, because the government has a lot of loopholes. If you don't know that, the government has loopholes that you need to use and abuse and conquer with it. Stop trying to give excuses on why you can't go vote. I know y'all didn't already said this. Stop trying to say this and that about this person and that person on voting. Look, we're trying to eliminate the process of so-and-so, okay? We're not trying to sit here and say they're both better when they're not, okay? We're not trying to sit here and say the vice of so-and-so is any better, because the fly guy and my good sister Shirley, she ain't no better either. She incarcerated a lot of Black men during her time when she was in office. So just think about it this way. When you see them rednecks, and you see them and you walk past a supporter, with the hats and the Make America Great Again, think about it this way. You see them. Do you want your children to keep reminded of this oppression over and over and over again? Because let me tell you something. Our so-and-so, the opposer of the supporter, the redneck, do you not know that he's using so-and-so as a advantage? Do y'all see I'm trying to give him a nickname. Shirley's right-hand man. Y'all see Shirley's right-hand man, out here trying to do what Redneck doing. No, you don't. You don't see him. He's using Redneck as his little guide along the Mosey Town, okay? That's what he's doing. You know why? Because they're making themselves look bad. That's why we need you to vote. They're making themselves look bad, and you're being blindsided. I don't know what y'all doing out here, but you're being blindsided. Please go vote. Do it for me. If you don't want to do it for me, do it for my grandkids. Do it for your kids. If you don't want to vote, I need you to do it regardless. I don't care. I don't care about your thoughts. I really don't. I really don't. Like, if you don't want to go vote, just don't talk to me. I mean, you can talk to me, but that don't mean I'm gonna be cool with you. But I mean, go vote. You out here, you 18. Come on, what you got better do what an hour? Okay, you got an hour or two. I know you got it. I mean, you probably at your baby mama house or your baby daddy house. I mean, who knows? But please go vote. Do it for your kids that you know. Do it for them. And a lot of policymakers, yeah, they aren't good. Yeah, who knows? But do it so that way we can inspire us and other kids out here, inspire them to, want to make a change. Because out here, the grass ain't greener on the other side. So do it.
And
I hope I wasn't harsh.
No.
Your baby
This
mouth.
is exactly why I tell people to go look at the debates. I know y'all seen that video of Tyler Perry on one of his plays or whatever. And he said, people show who they are every day. You just have to believe them. If you watch those debates, you will actually understand you have to watch their emotions. You have to watch everything that they do, because they are really showing who they are. Every time one of the candidates talk over the other one, or they doing something disrespectful, they are showing who they really are. And you just have to really believe that. And you can't just sit there and say, oh, well, this person just doing this for attention or anything. No, this is who this person really is. And it's like, if you really want to vote and you voting for that person, I guarantee you that person that they showed in them debates is the same person that they're going to be in office. So you got to really get out here and vote and educate yourself. Don't just look for anybody else to educate you. You have the resources right here. Listen to everything that they say in the debates. Listen to the news. Go look it up on Google and all that. I know y'all have the resources.
Like when they say, if you have time to go to your baby mother house, how about you get off the game, put the kids down for a nap for a few, maybe an hour and a half. Go watch the presidential debate. Just, y'all literally have nothing else to do. Okay, you may have a job. All right. But if you off of work, you laying down, You ain't got to get up and, go walk around. You can lay down in the bed with your baby mother, have her roll over. Girl, I'm going to do some research, figure out what's going on, and then make a decision for yourself. Because it ain't going to be no more chilling at my baby mama house. She ain't going to be, they raised the taxes. She ain't going to be able to afford that house. Section 8 going to definitely put her out. She ain't going to be able to afford that. So
let me say something.
Oh, I was go ahead.
My bad. We made it to see the first African American president, Barack Obama. What makes you think that we cannot make a change now if we had that and he served for 2 terms? That's the game changer right there. So voting, go vote. Like, if we can see that and witness that, we can most definitely see something change right now if you go out and vote. Each vote counts. Your vote counts. One vote can change everything. That 1% can change everything just by you voting. And like, you see your neighborhoods. You want things to change. We talk about police brutality. You want things to change. You see your schools that we go to. You want things to change. So if you want things to change, go vote. That money that be going into the casinos, where it's supposed to be for Baltimore City public schools, and we still had to wait for air conditioning. Man, it was blazing up in there, I tell you. And we still had to wait to have the books that we needed. We still below grade level. We still below kids who are not going to college. Teachers who don't get enough pay, and that money was supposed to come to us, but y'all the one who put people in charge, and y'all upset. Go vote. That's the point of voting. You have the voice, you have your hands. Even if you don't have hands, you got feet. Type something, write something, go vote. Even if you don't think it's important, at least watch it. Keep up to date. Like, it's so important. Like, read about it. Watch the news. Like, you see so much destruction, change it. Like, voting is more than just writing down your opinions and voting for a person. You voting for your communities. You voting for yourself. You voting for the generations that is coming up. Like Nene said, you voting for your grandkids, your great grandkids, your kids. Like, you voting for that. I'm gonna shut up. Y'all can talk, but vote.
And our
Can I
parents.
say something?
Oh, yeah.
It's quick. Okay. Not only listen, y'all just going for presidency. Don't forget about your community leaders either. We ain't get it. Did y'all even get in there about voting for people in your community, like your representatives? It's, vote for them too, because they also make very, very impactful change as well, because they're the ones that see eye to eye. President cannot go directly in your community and just think about you. The president only has to worry about the whole entire nation, then be the commander in chief, then be ambassador. So vote within your community as well. Take the time and do that as well. Vote everything, vote everywhere, vote as much as you can. And make sure you're doing it for what's best for your community and not just for you.
And our parents, like with Ania said, I know we only got like 2 minutes left. Like what Ania said about our parents, if we got the first black president 2 terms, our parents didn't have nearly as enough willpower or drive as we did. To be honest, I ain't putting nobody parents on pedestals. Nearly enough drive as our generation. So you still ain't go vote. You still ain't registered. Okay. Right.
Hey, we coming to the end of the session. We about to all head our separate ways. I just wanted to emphasize the importance of voting real quick, like we've been doing throughout this whole hour. HeartSmiles is here for you if you don't if you're not sure about voting, if you don't got a way to get there, if you need some more information because you're not sure about who you want to pick. What we're trying to emphasize in this session is that, we got you, but you got to have the initiative to take that stance and go vote. Like, We're gonna give you the tools that you need. We got the information. I know everybody in here got a little article that they've been reading up on, or like a little video of each candidate. Like, we got you. We're emphasizing the importance so hard because it's as important as it is. Like, yo, time is up, but all I'm saying is that if anybody needs transportation to go vote, if anybody needs some information about voting, if anybody wants to go look at the presidential candidate together, let's break it down. Shoot, I'm here. We got you. But right now, we need you so much. Like, you don't even know. Like, come on, y'all. Let's band together. Let's get this done. November 3rd. November 3rd.
Thank you. I wish we had more time, but we've really, really, really got to go. But this was a great session. Last session is next week, yo. So make sure y'all here. Thank you so much, Kamaya, Beats, Breezy, Tay, Bree, Candy Cabaz, and also thanks to our special guests who hopped on real quick, Ania and Lene. Always a pleasure. We'll see y'all next Monday, y'all, for the last conversation.
No. Election day is the 3rd. Vote. Go vote.
Get some boxes.
Vote
now.
Don't be a broke bum.
Go vote.
Go
Go
now.
vote.
It's early voting.
Go
Get
vote.
it out the way.
Go vote.
Bye.
Yo, they crazy, yo. Y'all heard of them. Hey, yo. And check this out. I'm over here the whole entire time stressed out, yo. Stressed out. I hope y'all got your box because I ran through my whole bag of Old Bay, yo. This was on time. Shout out to Black Girls Vote. They are our partners, y'all. Shout out to Party at the Mailbox because they hooked me up. I was only really expecting just to eat like 1 or 2 just for show. Y'all see my fingers? The whole bag is gone, y'all. That's how stressed I was, y'all. And they put some cookies in the bag. So I'm about to run through these before I get on the next meeting. But make sure y'all get y'all box, y'all. They gave us the nice Under Armour mask, y'all. If y'all ain't get y'all box, y'all, make sure y'all hit up one of our folks for y'all box. Not only get a box for yourself, but get a box for somebody else. It's a cool, fun way to raise awareness around this voting thing. And it's free. You ain't got to do nothing. Just put your information in and that's it. But all right, y'all, the last conversation is next Monday, y'all. I'll see y'all there at the last conversation. Good night, y'all.